Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to change a position time graph and a velocity time graph and an acceleration time graph into one and the other using the information contained in a complete graph coming to an incomplete graph and ultimately filling in the position time curve. So the first step in this problem is to look at the most complete graph, which in this case is the acceleration time graph. This tells me I have a constant acceleration of 2 meters per second squared from time 3 seconds to 6 seconds. To convert this into the velocity, the area under the curve of an acceleration time graph is my change in velocity. So what I need to do is I find the area between the curve and the axis. This goes up 2, this goes over 3, so my area is 6. That tells me that I have a change in velocity of positive 6 meters per second. I go up 6 meters per second. If I go up 6 meters per second, then I needed to start at -8 to go up to -2. I can check my work. The slope of this line is going to be the value of my acceleration. So if I go up 6 over 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2, so my acceleration value is 2. Now the next step is to take the information from my velocity time graph and turn it into a position time graph. The area between the curve and the x-axis of a velocity time graph gives me change in position. Since this is a negative area, my change is going to be negative. My delta P will be negative. This value is 3, this value is 2, and this value here is 6. So the area is 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 3 times 1/2 is 9. So my delta P is negative 15 meters. So I'm going to go down 15 meters, which means I had to start at 20. Now I have found all the missing information. The next and last step is to fill in my position versus time curve. What I do is I first look at my velocity values, and since they're negative and my change in position is negative, or my displacement, that means my curve is going to be going down. Then I look at my velocity time graph and I see that my numbers are getting closer to 0, which is the x-axis, so I am slowing down, which means I go from fast to slow. And I look at my acceleration value and it's positive, so that means my curve must open up. So that would be my position time curve for this scenario.